So Jake, how did you feel when you started seeing the riot and the violence happening at the Capitol that day?
I was trying to stop it. But, I mean, who's going to listen to the guy in horns and face paint telling everybody to calm down?
Was anybody listening?
Not when the Capitol was breached, but afterward, when I went outside and stopped people from breaking in, when Donald Trump put out that tweet to tell everybody to go home, yeah, people listened then.
Now, you went into the Senate chamber, right?
That's correct.
And you took a seat?
Yes, Vice President's chair.
And what did you do when you took the seat there? Did you say any prayer?
Well, kind of. I mean, I wrote a note first, and it's true now more than ever. And the note said, "It's only a matter of time. Justice is coming." The government did not take that one in jest.
No,
they did not take that in jest.
I'm sure they looked at it as a threat.
Yes, they tried to say that I threatened the vice president. No, it wasn't a threat, But what we're seeing now is what it is that I knew was coming. It was just a matter of time.
So you meant change?
I meant justice. Because change isn't always justice. Justice is always change.
Well, what is justice?
Justice is balance. It's not upsetting the balance of life. Well, when I said justice on J6, it wasn't justice for January 6th or January 6ers, because we hadn't been targeted yet. I mean, we were, but we weren't, We were censored, maligned, called deplorables, and all sorts of names, but we hadn't been deplatformed in the way that we were before, so let alone locked up. When I was talking about justice on the note, what I was talking about is what we're seeing now, which is, look at it like this. I've known that the government has been as corrupt as everybody is seeing now for years. And I know that what they did with the election in 2020 was a textbook regime change like they've done in hundreds of other countries, okay? So, or maybe dozens, we'll just say dozens of other countries, okay? So I knew then that it was all bullshit. And I also knew then that it's only a matter of time before this bullshit is seen for what it is. And when that time comes, people are gonna be really fucking pissed because they were ready for change with Obama. You know what I'm saying? And they got more of the same. And then they got some change with Trump, and it was actually like diet Trump. It was diet change because he really didn't know what he was doing. The people felt shafted, and they fucking should have, right? Everybody got fucked. And there's no denying that when you look at the last 4 years of Biden, okay? When you look and you see what they did and what they had to do to get and rig the 2020 election, only to do what they did 4 years afterward, then you really see why they did it. You see why they tried, because they were trying to destroy the fucking country. You know what I mean? They didn't do it. And part of why they didn't do it is because of what we were talking about earlier, where I cleansed the space and I sanctified it for God. We're talking about spiritual warfare here, okay? We're talking about electromagnetism. My image went viral. It inspired millions of people around the world during a time that was very, very, very dark. Do you understand? And it was primal. Fucking primal.